things, just ranging from inspiration to how you feel to what do you want in the future, and different things of like, oh, what would you ask your parents? It was an interesting range of questions, but I think all the answers were totally worth it.
Has like truly like developed you as a person, or like made you who you are?
I want to say Wallows, but I guess I haven't listened to them for super long, but it was during quarantine where I had my Chromebook because like we had to do homework from home or whatever, and so I was on YouTube like finding new music and stuff, and I saw this song called Pleaser, and I was like, this looks kind of fire. So like I listened to it and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is like my exact like feelings of like the music I like into a song. And like all of their songs, like it's just like my kind of like vibe. Like I feel like I can't feel that with like any other like artists. Obviously I still like other artists, but like there's a really like relate to, I feel like, the most.
I feel like it was just me. Because when I moved around, I became so socially awkward. I didn't know how to make friends because friends would come and go out of my life a lot. Like, a lot. And so making them, I feel like it wouldn't be my fault in a way. Nah, bitch, it is. It is my fault. Because I chose to be awkward, you know? And in my head, like, subconsciously, I was like, okay, I gotta be extra as fuck to make friends, you know? I have to be extra to, like, get people to like me. And that was my way, you know? I had to be over the top. Which I am now, but it's like more like, you know, I talk with my hands now, you know? But when I was a kid, it was like, that was my main thing, was just to be loud as fuck. And so, yeah, girl, it was me, girl. It was all me.
Why don't you like me? Real. It's like, I guess maybe also, what do I have to do to make you like me? Like, I know you want things from me, but also what do you want from me? Yeah.
Why don't you listen to me? Like, why can't you have just a regular conversation with me without getting distracted? Why can't you give me your full attention? Why is it so hard for you to put stuff down just to have a single conversation with me?
I think women who have their voice out, you know, growing up with the Mormon church and with bullying and with racism, I definitely held on to women who always were able to speak for themselves in a way, you know? Pieces of media and music that has like truly like just spoken to you, that just gave you that itch, that drive to start music.
The interviews when they go out and they're like saying why they did this stuff, how they did this stuff, you can do it too. Like the Pharrell song. Yeah.
People assume first a lot before actually getting to know, and it's just kind of like, I don't know, it's hard because I feel like people don't actually take the time anymore to understand someone. They just assume immediately off of looks. Spider-Verse has like influenced my life. When I first saw it, I was like, holy crap, like I want to do that animation. I was like, dude, this art is insane. Like that's pretty much how I like got into like my art style. A lot of songs on the album Nothing Happens by Wallows that are I feel like very relatable to teenagers, because they started their band when they were all teenagers together. Like that's how they started, I guess. Like they first had a little band called the Narwhals, and then they became famous, like, and I don't know, I feel like they've made super relatable music for teenagers. Just kidding.
The song I chose is Nothing by Rex Orange County, and it has this line that says, Because I wish that I could grow up the way in which you grew up, because then I'd love myself and I'd feel like a better guy. And that really hit, because I'm like, I just didn't feel like I grew up the same way as others, and I didn't feel like anybody could understand how I felt.
What have I encountered that was good? That's the question. What have I done or been through that was spectacular?
I think it's really interesting that you both didn't choose yourself.
I did.
But yeah, you said yourself as a cartoon. Yeah, I guess that's true.
Who would want to be themselves?
I don't know. Would you want to be yourself in a different universe? Or a different
We're
time?
held down by like physics and all these things,
Would
but
you-
like another timeline or like
Yeah.
movie or show.
Would you want to be your past self? Would you want to be your future self? Would you want to be...
You know, I'm content with the person I am right now, because like I'd rather want to see the future just take place, kind of go with it, and I don't want to go back to the past because I already dealt with that shit.
I am not going back to the past. No, actually, I feel like I like how I'm turning out, but right now it's kind of hard what I'm actually wanting to be. Yeah, I'm still pretty young, but you know, I want to see how it is in the future. That one brings
Alright,
back so much memories, like to just, I don't know.
Do my best to be authentic to myself, and knowing that I will be successful as long as I have the drive to do so. Inspired, but I am inspired by people, but the real goal is creative freedom and being able to do what you want and create what you want and make your own little world.
One thing that has like kind of been super hurtful and hard is like people seeing what you look like how you're dressed and like your style, I guess, but taking it the wrong way, like thinking that you're a horrible person just because of how you want to be perceived. Even though that's not how you want to be perceived, it's just what you enjoy yourself. Yeah, like it's how you dress, like it's just how you choose to show yourself. And people take it the wrong way a lot of times. I don't think they actually take the time to understand. Like there will probably be some person maybe that look really intimidating, like, I don't know.
It's the based creativity. It's being hungry. It's being driven. It's being, pushed. Well, we all are driving for something. You really want to animate. You really want to drive. You really want to make
There's so
music.
many people who don't follow that drive.
It's okay. It's okay to not have
okay.
that drive.
For me, well, it's not they don't have it; they just lose it.
Yeah. It is. I do mourn people who
And
have
working-
lost that drive.
Yeah.
I mourn that their creativity is gone.
And when it's friends and family, and you just, as somebody who values that so much, you just
Yeah.
get disappointed.
It does hit a lot harder. So just like, I don't know about you guys, but I really doubt myself a lot. I am supremely doubting myself on whether or not I really want to do this, whether or not I would like this. And the other thing is that I had given up a lot of what I had wanted to do this. You know, like I gave up a normal high school experience. I gave up
how to be an adult, I think. Personally for me, I feel like growing up is it's not necessarily like a hard transition for me necessarily, but I'd say that I like want to know how to do it, because it sounds so scary of just like you're gonna grow up and you're gonna have to manage yourself entirely, like you have no help from anyone else necessarily.
Did my film blow up? Did I like